Hey everybody, Rob here. It's time for a new story from r/IDontWorkHereLady. I didn't design your damn shirts, Karen. Let's jump right in. Thank you for being a subscriber, and if you're not yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button for more daily Reddit stories. Tale from years ago when I worked for a consulting firm. Sorry if the details are a little fuzzy. This was a long time ago. I'm also long-winded and sleep-deprived, so it's a rambling one. The office layout on my floor had 4 private offices that were for 4 different independent contractors. One specialized in graphic design, one in copywriting, one in media sales, and one in advertising campaigns. All of the assistants for these different specialists sat in one large room out front at our tiny desks. Each of us worked for only one of the consultants, but were happy to pass on basic information to the other ones. We, however, had no contact info or calendar access for anyone else's boss. I was sitting at my desk doing SEO work when Karen flung open the front door violently enough, it actually banged against the wall. I was the closest to the door, so I jumped and looked over. Karen took this as a cue to storm over to my desk and throw down a CD. "Did you people make this?" she snarled. I picked up the CD and looked at her. No idea WTF she was talking about. Was my brilliant reply. "Did you people make this?" Oh good. Volume was the only reason I didn't know what you were talking about. Thanks, Karen. Karen snatches the CD back from me. "We had these t-shirts designed by graphic designer dude, and he gave us these files, and the printer said they're all messed up. He ripped us off." Oh, so graphic design dude made this for you? Well, he's not here right now. Karen launches into a loud, profane tirade, questioning my ability, my education, my personal attractiveness, and parentage, which, yeah, aren't the best, but that has nothing to do with her stupid t-shirts. I finally pull out my mom librarian voice. I am neither, but you know the voice I mean. "Ma'am, ma'am." Surprising us both, Karen stopped talking. "Ma'am, I do not work for Graphic Dude. Best I can do is give you a pen and paper to write him a note. But if you worked with him, you should have his email or phone. Email is the best way to get in touch with him." "When will he be back in the office?" "No idea. I don't work for him. You best call or email him, or leave a note." "Well, go in his office and check his calendar and tell me where he is." "No. Couldn't even if I wanted to. His office is shut and locked." "Well, unlock it." "I don't have a key. We just work in the same building." "Call him and tell him I'm here and I need to speak with him." "No, I don't have his number. I'm not his secretary." "Not really true. I have his number. But hell no, I'm not playing receptionist." "I spend a ton of money with you and I demand—" "Ma'am, you do not spend a ton of money with me. I don't work for Graphic Dude." Yeah, you don't do the computer stuff. You're just the secretary. Now get him on the phone." I took a second to figure out how me sitting in front of the computer and using it when she came in equals not doing the computer stuff, or how secretary equals no computers. But this wasn't the brightest tool in the box, and she was giving me a headache. So I went to my boss and asked her to dislodge the Karen Barnacle from my life. "Ma'am, I'd be happy to give a message to Graphic Guy." "Where is he?" "I don't know. You can leave a message." "Are you the manager?" "Yes." "She's a consultant. She is self-employed by her own company, so I guess she is her own manager, technically mine too, but neither of us were sure what Karen was going for here." "Well, I want to speak to the owner." "Owner of what exactly?" Karen turns and points at me. I shit you not, this woman snarls, "That girl right there." My boss and I are sharing a look. My boss says to Karen, very slowly, "You want to speak to her owner?" Karen nods emphatically. "I want her fired." Other guy in the office pipes up, "Don't you mean disowned?" My boss glares at him. "Ma'am, I am her boss and I'm not firing her, and we have nothing to do with Graphic Dude. We can't help you. Please leave and try to get in touch with him on your own." More shrieking. Karen is now questioning both my and my boss's work ethic, personal grooming, and voting preferences. My best guess is she got herself all worked up into a righteous indignation rage at the t-shirt issue before she came in, and she just transferred all of that ire to me because I opposed her will. But her anger at me for not working for Graphic Dude is way out of proportion. Graphic Dude's assistant has walked into the office during all this, and being the accommodating soul he is, offers to look at the file. Karen stomps over and hands it to him while he explains that Graphic Dude is out of town at a wedding and won't be back until Tuesday. Graphic Dude, by the way, does not do any work outside the office, which upsets Karen more. The file opens up for Graphic Dude's assistant dude. It's some hideous summer family reunion t-shirt. Other dude looks at Karen. So, what's wrong with it? The screen printer said the file's all messed up. Graphic Dude's assistant dude looks confused. It's fine. No, it's not, she shrieks. Now, other guy is trying to explain that the file is fine, but she can get in touch with Graphic Dude next week. Not good enough for Karen. She keeps yelling while the assistant dude looks at the image more closely. Oh, are you Mrs. Karen McBitchface? Yes. Oh, okay, I can fix this for you. Karen smiled broadly, praises him in a sickeningly sweet, good puppy manner, and saunters over to us to explain how she's still going to get us all fired, and it's about time, blah blah blah. Assistant dude comes over and hands her a new disc and sends her on her merry way. My boss goes back to her office and shuts the door, telling me not to come get her if that harpy ever comes back in. I look at assistant dude, who is grinning. Assistant dude is a college sophomore graphic dude, grossly underpaid to gain experience, and he gives no shit, so I know something is up. Okay, assistant dude, what did you do? Come take a look. On his computer is the image Karen wanted on her t-shirts, opened from the disc she brought in. Freaking Comic Sans McBitch Family Reunion 2020 with a dumb picture. Okay. And here's what I just saved on a new disc for her, and shows the same image where he has replaced the text with "Bitch pay me" and a middle finger graphic. Assistant dude is smiling. I remembered her name finally, he said. Graphic dude was pissed. She sold him this sob story about why she couldn't pay half up front like we normally do, and he made an exception. Then, once she had the files, she refused to pay for it. Originally, we were going to get the shirts printed for her, but she stiffed us and took the file and ran. She figured she could just get them printed herself. I told Graphic Dude not to give her a print-ready file for approval, but he thought since we were going to handle the shirt order, yeah, I get it now. She likely went to the cheap local screen print shop that I happen to know doesn't have anywhere close to the latest version of any graphics programs. This comes up a lot in this office. If a customer uses that shop, the shop guy will try to open a file saved from the latest version of a graphic software and go, "Can't open it, go get it saved in an earlier version," and sends customers back. This Karen wasn't bright enough to remember anything past "File no work, you bad." And of course, you are all probably quicker than me and realize what it took a minute to dawn on me. Karen gave assistant dude her disc. He saved the new image on a new disc and gave it to her. She left the original file in our office. So unless she was smart enough to make a copy, she now no longer has the file she stiffed graphic design dude on. I am sad to say that she never came back in. I hate a story with no follow-up, but such is life. Myself, I hope she got the shirts printed without anyone catching the file change. I brought assistant dude some banana bread I baked the next day to thank him for his efforts. I think had I been in the room when the other person said, "Don't you mean disowned?" I probably would have burst out laughing. I don't think anything would have stopped me, it just would have flowed out. I want to thank OP for posting their story to the IDontWorkHereLady subreddit. You can visit them at the links in the description below. Please go there and give them an upvote. Once again, this is Rob from Karma Comment Chameleon saying thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and share it with your friends. And we'll see you in the next one.